Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel, Child Morris. And this is shocking news. It's been uploaded by USA Today. And this video has been... The video footage of a North Korean missile launched over Japan has scared the Japanese living there in Japan, because it's been viewed as a very, very big threat and security to the Japanese that live there on that island. And this North Korean missile was believed to drop into the Japanese waters. And this North Korean missile drill, this test, was designed to it was designed for North Korea to start with attacking U.S. allies, even the U.S. itself. But mainly, I think what North Korea really wants to do is destroy our NATO allies. That is, allies to the U.S. And it doesn't surprise me that countries like China and North Korea and even Russia hate the United States, because we care so much about the safety and security of people. Well, now that the North Korean missile has been launched over Japan, South Korea and U.S. has also started air drills, meaning if North Korea wants to go to war and try to destroy NATO allies of the U.S. and that, then we could probably be in a war. Keep in mind that this would also probably be the part of where a World War III could actually end up being sparked. If it's not going to be because of Russia, it could be because of the nuclear threat that is coming from North Korea now. And while the attack of North Korea is happening, even though Vladimir Putin could no longer be a threat with the nuclear missile threat, North Korea could be the next one. And then, along with their ally, China could join in this fight. And then China could end up trying to strike at NATO allies and the U.S. But first of all, China will want to focus on their objective of trying to destroy Taiwan. that Joe Biden has said himself that that the U.S. was going to be fighting over there in Taiwan to defect the not defect but protect the Taiwanese from a Chinese invasion. So the Japanese president or a Japanese official has said that the North Korean missile flew over Japan at 7:22 in the morning in Japan time. Let's be real here. U.S. time and Japan's time are totally different because of their time zones. So the reason why I say Japan time is because, well, 7:22 a.m. would be when we're, let's say, U.S. and Canada would be in, like, the afternoon. Even South America. Time zones are different depending on where you live. But this happened at 7:22 in the morning in Japan time. And this was uploaded by Guardian News. And they described in more detail on when this missile strike happened. USA Today just said that there was an alarm that was sounded when North Korea launched this ballistic missile. The Guardian covers more detail on when the attack happened, or when this missile was launched. It was 7:22 in the morning, and a Japanese official said that it has crashed into the east side. I assume this was in Japanese waters, and he urged people at the time to take shelter indoors. Now, when the missile fell into Japanese waters, it was at 7:44. So I would assume that this missile strike was going on for 22 minutes, from 7:22 to 7:44. So, yeah. This is just something to be aware of if we have to go to war with North Korea. The U.S. and South Korea have already started their air drills. And my personal guess on why Joe Biden sent U.S. troops over there in Europe was probably to defend our NATO allies. So if North Korea ends up getting to the point where they want to actually destroy us, or destroy Europe, which is where our NATO allies are, and just start a nuclear war on striking the U.S., the United States is going to take it very, very seriously. And as time goes on, we could show the world the U.S. that nobody messes with the United States. Not even China, Russia, or North Korea. And we, the U.S., we have nuclear weapons of our own. So we could end up striking a blow to the other countries' nuclear missile bases and disable those nuclear weapons that all of these other countries will want to try to use to actually strike a blow at the U.S. And other countries would probably use the U.S. as a threat, but countries that do want to mess with the United States are going to have very, very bad, severe consequences. And this is not going to go well for these other countries. If they want to try to destroy the United States and its allies and that stuff, then they're not going to be able to do so without NATO, without our NATO allies and the U.S. putting up a big fight to these terrorist countries that want to be a world security threat, or just a threat to U.S. NATO allies and the United States. There will be a big consequence if there are countries that love to take the kind of action where they would want to just go and want to try to destroy any targets or any countries with nuclear weapons. And there will be heavy consequences in the future. If this is what North Korea, China, and even Russia would want to go down. So far, Putin is wanting to go down that path because he sent a clear threatening nuclear missile or nuclear threatening message to the U.S. that they will do anything to use nuclear weapons. This is going to be taken very, very seriously. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just like was said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel Charles Morris. And until my next video, US and NATO are taking these kind of threats very, very seriously from Russia, North Korea, and possibly China. If China wants to use nuclear weapons on NATO allies or the United States, then they're going to have a heavy price to pay. And North Korea and China, if it gets worse enough, they could suffer the same kind of sanctions that Russia be facing. So, a warning to North Korea and China: you dare want to try to mess with United States or even our NATO allies, then there would be possibly be heavy sanctions placed on your country or in your state of that country. And you will have the worst consequences ever if you like to go down to the path of world destruction and world domination and dictatorship. Because this will not be tolerated, and the United States will do anything to deal with you. If you want to be a world threat, I got news for you. We be taking care of North Korea and China if things get out of hand. So, to the countries that want to use nuclear weapons for the spark of war, you're going to be dealt with, and the consequences will be severe. And I don't think anybody wants to mess with Joe Biden, because he's certainly not going to I believe Joe Biden has a heart for this country and wants to protect the United States and our NATO allies. So, you've been warned, China and North Korea. You can try to use your nuclear weapons against us, and we'll be taking it very, very seriously. This is Charles Morse. Have a good day. I will see you all in my next video. Be warned of when the next attack from North Korea or even China and Russia is coming. Because it could be tomorrow. This video was uploaded October 5th, but the North Korean missile footage uploaded by USA Today and Guardian News USA Today, that was uploaded October 4th. And the Guardian News, I'm sure that was the same day that USA Today uploaded that North Korean missile footage. This is Charles Morse. Have a good day. Stay safe. And keep a lookout for North Korea or China and even Russia becoming even bigger threats than they actually have been so far. Have a good day. I'll see you later.